Year's Eve can be an incredible time for self-reflection. However, most people, when they look at elements of their life that they'd like to see different in the new year, they tend to focus on external stuff. They tend to focus on their relationships, or their careers, or their bodies, or, you know, their self-esteem, or their confidence levels. And yet, oftentimes, what needs to change is the way in which you interpret yourself, the way in which you interpret other people, and the way in which you interpret the world around you. So I ask people to identify their most distressing thoughts, their most painful beliefs, put them down on paper, and then investigate what the emotion is underneath those, because oftentimes we tend to ignore the somatic experience. We just keep it all up in the head, and yet the more we can bring it down to the heart, bring it down to what's actually going on in the body, the more we're able to process what's happening in our lives and work through it, as opposed to creating these stories that are actually hurting us so much and causing us so much anxiety, causing us so much sadness, and that we're not even able to do anything about it, because a lot of our thoughts tend to go at a very automated level. They're based on our conditioning, they're based on our childhood, and consequently we don't have a grip on them, they have a grip on us. So the more we're able to come out of the head and down into the heart and body, the better off we're going to feel. And it's about looking at your causes of stress and your causes of pain, and asking yourself, how can I nurture this hurt a little bit more so that it doesn't have such a powerful impact on me? How can I be more loving and forgiving to myself? How can I be more loving and forgiving to other people? How can I learn more about myself, about the world around me, about the way in which I interpret things, so that things don't have as much of an impact on me? What can I leave behind? I mean, what negative emotions are dragging me down, such as anger, such as resentment, that really is serving me no purpose whatsoever, and yet I feel like as if I let go of it, that I'm somehow relinquishing control, and that bad things are going to happen, or, you know, I'm going to end up just being a doormat. And what I would say to people is, if you are going to examine areas of your life that you want to see different in the new year, whether it be your relationship with yourself, relationships with other people, your career, first of all, start within and ask yourself, am I at peace? You know, am I content? Do I feel connected to myself? Do I know myself? Am I able to listen to my thoughts? Am I able to listen to my inner wisdom, my intuition, my gut feelings? Where do I display curiosity in my life? Am I interested in my own life? Am I interested in the people that I surround myself with? How am I displaying creativity on a daily basis? Are there ways in which I can become more creative, that I can make my life more interesting? And again, a lot of these areas involve you getting away from your smartphone from a little while and sitting with your thoughts and sitting with your emotions and getting in touch with who you actually are. It's about creating that self-awareness, being able to accept things as they are, so that life doesn't have such a powerful impact on you and that doesn't bring you down so much. And then creating strong connections with other people who are likely to propel you forward in the direction that it is you want to see your life going. Likewise, creating a life of purpose, finding what it is that you actually want to do with your life, as opposed to just, you know, kind of putting in the hours, putting in the days in order to make a wage. Because the more fulfilled you feel, the more connected you feel to other people, the more content you're going to be, the more peace you're going to experience. If you're looking to adjust your mindset, to become more self-aware, to create a greater sense of mastery and I suppose self-acceptance and fulfillment, get in touch with me on the website. It's fundamentals.ie.